Oh, it feels really weird. Do you know what? It feels weird, but it feels...
I feel at home.
It's like you've been on a long journey, and with any long journey, you end up back home in need of a shower. I don't fucking know, man. Roll the titles. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Nostalgia Bait. This is really weird. This is
He said the thing.
insane. I didn't say welcome back to a brand new episode, so that's the difference. But welcome back to Nostalgia Bait, or welcome to Nostalgia Bait if this is your first time listening or watching our podcast. We've been gone for a little while, and today we are back, and we've got a lot of things to catch up on and talk about.
How long has it been?
It has been
4 months?
4 months? 5
February?
months, maybe? Yeah, mid-February to end of June.
Yeah, so probably just over 4 months.
4 months, yeah. Spot on, yeah.
Wow.
4 and a bit. Crazy. If you know us, we have not had a break, basically, until this point, so this is very strange. We started in January 2024, we did 100 episodes every week. Not 100 episodes every week. That would be mental.
Episodes every week. Yeah, of course.
But we did every week,
There's
all the way up until
5,000 episodes of Nostalgia Bait out there.
but we've got stuff to talk about. We've got loads of things to catch up on. We made a film.
Yeah, we did.
We've got some of your stuff to talk about.
The podcast has stopped. The podcast has stopped, but we have not stopped. Like,
We
I
haven't
argue
stopped,
that
no.
our break came at the perfect time because our lives have arguably got more busy since
Yes,
we took a
and
break
a
from
lot-
the podcast.
We've done so much since. So we've got you've got that. Wingman, obviously, we'll talk about.
Man, yeah, we'll definitely
You've
talk about it.
announced to the world finally that you did work on
I
Clayface.
worked on Clayface.
So we can talk about that a bit. And of
Finally
course,
get to talk about it.
Doctor Who is dead, but
Yeah.
Nostalgia Bait is reborn.
Like a phoenix from the
The
ashes.
Phoenix rising from the ashes of Doctor Who.
From the ashes.
We're
from the
back,
ashes
baby.
of Doctor Who rises the phoenix of Nostalgia Bait.
So yeah, we're back. It's been a long while. If you're not familiar with us, welcome. We hope to not bore you with all of our sort of personal chatter about the podcast and hopefully entertain you throughout. But there will be a few new things here.
I know.
We previously did weekly episodes, of course. And we
crazy.
have one segment and they're a bit shorter. Whereas now we're going to be doing monthly episodes. There's a big sort of change that we wanted to do.
This is
we
probably
kind
the
of
biggest
reflected on
shift.
Yeah, we reflected on how busy we are. And instead of doing weekly episodes, we are going to be doing monthly, but we're going to be doing longer and better monthly episodes.
Yeah.
More guests, more planning,
Yeah.
less slop.
New
I think
segment.
by the end, new segment, which you'll see shortly.
Ooh.
Hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
We kind of got to a point where I think it became quantity over quality, didn't it? I think a little bit.
Absolutely. It became
Towards the end, we were like, let's just get to this number, and
yeah.
then let's just get there, and then,
it came to a point where it was we were determined to hit the goal of doing 100 or doing like 100 weekly episodes. And I think some of our later episodes aren't as good, and I think that reflects. And I think the first thing when we sat down on like a 2-hour phone call when we were talking about bringing the podcast back, and one of the first things we talked about was what release do we want to do, because I feel like that dictates everything else.
Yeah.
We spoke about doing bi-weekly, we spoke about doing how many times a month, but we said I think the one a month, but it's one a month, but there is a
better.
chance some months you will see our faces twice.
Well, that's
because
the idea, yeah.
when new things get announced or trailers get released, if me and George want to sit down and react to something or talk about something for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, we're going to be doing small episodes, nostalgia bits, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Like, which will basically be an extra episode some months where we talk about something that's newly released. But these ones will be these are like, guys, these are the canon episodes, okay? This is the canon
and
timeline.
we're not numbering them anymore, because I think
No,
it's off-putting to ask someone to start from episode 101, which this technically is. We're not episode counting them anymore. We're not numbering them. These are all just monthly episodes of Nostalgia Bait, and they're hopefully going to be higher quality and better
No
and
prior
more
knowledge
entertaining.
required. Guys, this isn't like Doctor Who in One Piece. No prior knowledge is required. You do not have to watch 100 episodes to get to the new show.
So I think without any further ado, we probably should talk about Doctor Who, right? Because in the interim of us having a break, Doctor Who is... Okay, well, it's not dead, it's not cancelled, because if I say Doctor Who's been cancelled, Russell T Davies will do a radio show and complain about it. But it's been put out to tender, right? So I think we need to talk about that, because a lot of our following comes from Doctor
Destiny
Who.
2's dead, so at least you have
Yeah.
some hope.
Now I'm like, yeah, Doctor Who's effectively like the modern iteration of Doctor Who is done, and I think that's a good thing, and I'll get onto that. But
Yeah.
when you put out that tweet about like, like Destiny fans welcoming Doctor Who, even I was a bit like, it's not that dead. It's not that dead, you know. Like I'm all for calling Doctor Who and its modern iteration cancelled and dead.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's not that dead.
There was so many rage baity tweets I wanted to put out when the Doctor Who news came up, and I was like, I can't do it.
You should have done. You should have done.
I was like, I cannot just stop rage baiting the Doctor Who fandom, because I feel like that's a slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope, but
It's not dead. It's out for tender. Which and do you know what the funniest thing is? Both of us went on Troy's podcast, and both of us predicted that the Christmas special would not happen, which was so funny.
It was so funny that we both went on Who's There, back to back, almost, and both said the same.
Having no communication in between hand, like literally both our own opinion.
No, we didn't even talk about it. And I much love to Troy is very much an optimist, and I think he was very much like, oh, I can't wait to what's going to happen with the Christmas special? Is it going to be good? And I'm like, I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
And I think the fact that you said the same was quite funny. So yeah, we're in this point now where Doctor Who's Christmas special was cancelled, and the show itself has been put up to tender. Now that means obviously that they're putting it out there. They are looking for new production companies to pitch to make it. It's as simple as that. Now, it's not the first show to be put up to tender, as many people have pointed out. BBC put shows out to tender all the time. It's just a way of getting a new production company on board. The reason they're doing this and cancelling the Christmas special is probably because the Christmas special would have been shit. Frankly, I think that they put themselves in a corner, and realistically, the Christmas special would have been Russell's last episode, Bad Wolf's last episode, anyway. So it was a choice between, do they make the Christmas special, and it ends up being like a summary of nonsense to try and go, this is why Billy Piper's here, David Tennant's back, this is why Susan appeared, here's the boss. Just wrap up all of the loose ends of the last two series.
In 90 minutes max, realistically.
Not even, it'll be like, 55 minutes. And then put the show up to tender anyway. Instead of doing that, putting it up to tender now, so if anything, we're waiting less time for good Doctor Who.
It gives them an extra 6 months to try and find a production company, instead of having to wait until the Christmas special's done and then put it up for tender.
And BBC Studios usually win the tenders. So BBC Studios used to make Doctor Who from 2005 up until Jodie. It's just the Shooty Gatwick era that was done by Bad Wolf as a co-production.
Yeah.
But BBC Studios could win the tender and take it over again. They could also be another production company that could bid. And usually it depends on who they've got. Like, a production company could have, like, an actor signed on. They could be like, we've got, who would be a great Doctor actor, Cooper? Go on, give me a name.
Oh, yeah. I'm not getting... I know. This is a slippery slope in the Doctor Who community. I will not be put in this position.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't even know off the top of my head. I couldn't even name anybody off the top of my head currently who I'd want to see.
I've not seen anyone that I want to see or that is believable. The one that I've seen that I'm like, I actually think that could really work, and also he's at the right level of fame for it. Like, not too famous, but not unknown. George Fouracres from the SNL cast.
Yeah. And the only one I keep seeing is David
Goofy,
Coruscant, but that's purely because of L on Twitter.
Oh, for fuck's much love, L. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen, but much love. But okay, let's say a production company come to the BBC and go, well, hang on, we want to make a pitch, and we've got David Cornsweet signed on. He will do 3 seasons as the Doctor. Yes, he's playing Superman, but he will do 3 seasons as the Doctor. We've got it in writing. We trapped him in a room and made him sign it. But we've got him signed on. That's part of our pitch. David Cornsweet, Doctor, and here's who's writing it. It's it's the writer of Adolescence. It's like a known writer. The BBC would have to probably go, oh, okay, cool. Maybe we do accept that then.
Yeah.
So that's what that means. It's basically like putting it out there for people to
Do you know
pitch
what
ideas.
I'm most interested? I'm most interested to see how popular it is, to see if there is I'm interested to know the aftermath, whether there is a lot of bids for it, or whether a lot
There
of
won't
production
be.
companies are putting in.
I don't think
I'm
there will
interested
be.
to know the number of, like, is it just going to be BBC Studios? Are they going to have 3 or 4? Like, that's what I'm most interested in, is to see who puts forward for it, and to see how many put forward for it. Because I don't know whether I'm in two minds, because I'm like, well, it's a long-running show. It's a popular show. Like, there's that sense where I was like, it could be popular, but then there's also a sense of like, well, we've seen how it's been in the recent last couple of years, and like how controversial it's been at times and stuff like that. So I'm interested whether that will play a part as well. It's an interesting one.
I don't even know if controversial is
Not
the right
controversial,
word.
not the right word.
It's just the notoriety of Doctor Who has been on a sort of downward trend since. I think a lot of people have been talking about this, and it's completely subjective. This is just my opinion. This isn't like a thing, but like you could argue and you could make a point that Doctor Who has been on a downward trend in the public eye since Series 6. Like, since Matt Smith's second season, which wasn't received as well as Series 5, there's sort of been a slow downward trend. Series 7, 50th anniversary was good, but like Capaldi's era, like there was a slow descent. And Russell coming back, Bad Wolf, Disney deal, Ncuti Gatwa, all of that was kind of like an attempt to give it a new lease of life, hence like season 1, season 2.
Yeah.
It hasn't really worked. It didn't work, and I think that was obvious from the get-go, is something wasn't quite clicking.
Yeah.
I remember saying way back when, and I love like Chris Chibnall's Who. I think it's got a lot of good stuff. It's not perfect, but it's got a lot of good stuff that I really like. I remember saying at the time, like, if Russell can't bring it back, I don't think anyone can.
Yeah.
And I think that's fine, and that's where we're at, it didn't work, it's gone, and we're going to give it a few years off, and I hope that they come back with an almost Eccleston-like reinvention of the show.
Yeah.
They've been following the same format of making Doctor Who since 2005. Like, we're in a different day and age. 2005, BBC iPlayer didn't exist. Streaming didn't exist. You'd sit down on a Saturday night with your family and you'd watch Doctor Who.
Yeah.
That's what you'd be doing. But now we don't consume TV like that. So the episode format of doing like every week's a different story, and there's a story arc that goes through it. It doesn't work. What you need is one story that takes place across different planets. The most modern and the most modern and forward-thinking iteration of Doctor Who in the new series was Flux. And I don't love Flux, but having a 6-part story is the whole series that goes to different planets, sees different monsters, but it's all connected. You have to watch the whole thing. You're invested week by week by week. That is Doctor Who in the future. You're going back to classic Doctor Who, where you have 6 to 8 part serials that span over weeks and weeks and weeks. You keep people watching week after week by doing that. If you watch an episode like Space Babies, for example, there is zero incentive to come back next week.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you need and that's my favorite part about TV. And it's my favorite part about creative media, writing in general, is when you have the tiebacks and you watch episode 1 and then you watch episode 6, and it rewards you for watching the whole thing, if that makes sense.
But it's like, I think nowadays you can't rely on smaller things to do that. You can't rely on Easter eggs. Every episode needs to be essential. Like, you can't watch, and I'm not saying Stranger Things is a good example. Yeah, Stranger Things is like an example of, like, I don't think it's a good one, but it's like you have to watch every episode. You can't just skip a couple. Whereas Doctor Who, since 2005, has capitalised on, there's a couple episodes that they're not as important.
Yeah.
That doesn't work nowadays. People will stop watching.
Yeah. Can't have filler now. It has to be
You can't.
all, yeah.
Mandalorian, take notes.
Oh. Shots fired. But no, I will say, 5 years' time when Doctor Who comes back, that Dalek episode's going to hit different, man.
I think it will. A reinvention of the Daleks, maybe new design, new writers behind it. All I want is a new team, and I know a lot of people criticise that and go, well, if Doctor Who goes off the air, it might not come back. The BBC are committed to making Doctor Who, and they will come back with a new production team, with a new showrunner. I think whoever they bring on board, it needs to be someone who's never written for Doctor Who before. That's my hot take. It needs to be someone completely brand new. Russell T Davies, when he brought the show back in 2005, he was a fan. He had never written a TV episode of Doctor Who before.
Yeah.
There's the difference, right? You can't...
Yeah, that's what you need. You
do, yeah. You know, there's a part of me. Yeah, there's a little part of me where I'm like, I am trying to kind of start more of like getting into like writing and starting to write more scripts and stuff. And there's something about that news where it's like Doctor Who's going to be off the air for a few years, and there's the back of my mind, I'm like, got to start looking at those scripts, George. Got to start making a name for yourself in the writing world, because I swear to God,
that Doctor Who mockumentary is going to go crazy. Doctor Who mockumentary episode's going to go wild.
I love it. I don't know. It's in a really interesting place, and personally, I'm quite excited. Now, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth for content creators and all that sort of thing, but I urge content creators, Doctor Who content creators, etc., to keep being creative. This is the time where people will excel. Your Russell T Davises, your Stephen Moffats, your Robert Shearsmiths, like those are the people who, when the Doctor Who was cancelled in the 80s, they kept writing, kept developing stuff, kept doing creative projects, and then they ended up running the show, right? And that's how you've got to keep motivated. Doctor Who has always been a motivator of fantastic creative talent. Don't let that stop just because it's off the air.
Yeah. I think it's
inspirational speech.
The
10
next
minutes into an episode.
The next writer is out there, and it could be you.
It might be you. We are turning into Ant and Dec, aren't we?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Speaking of writing and producing, George, let's talk about Wingman.
Let's talk about Wingman. I know, this is crazy, isn't it?
Crazy.
Because we're in that sort of middle ground where, if you followed me on social media or YouTube or whatever for the last year, you will know that I have not shut the fuck up about.
I was going to say, if you somehow follow George and don't know about Wingman,
the fundraising element of it, I never shut up about the fundraising. And then as soon as we filmed, been a bit more quiet because I'm sort of like, I need to stop talking about this now. People are bored. But it's happened. We fundraised about $3,000 for it, and I'm very, very grateful to everyone who may or may not be listening, who actually supported it financially, and anyone who didn't support it financially. If you shared it, all that sort of thing, love you lots. If you didn't do anything, fuck you. But I'm really happy with it. We filmed it. You were first assistant director on it.
I was first assistant director on it.
And the locations person.
And location manager on it. Double dipping, of course. Bro, I was knackered by the end. And I didn't do the full shoot. I was battered.
Yeah.
I was battered. For reference, I was working Monday to Friday, in TV and film, working in Liverpool, getting a train on Friday to go to London to then film with George, to then go back to work on Monday, to then come back to London. I was battered by that. By that day 13.
Arse off.
I loved it. There
were 6 shooting days. Well, 7 if you include the pickups we did after the fact. But we did 6 days really of actual shooting of the film. You did 3, 4 of those. 4 of those. I did 3 of those. You did half of the shoot. Yeah.
I did the 2 flat. I did the 2 days in the flat, and then I did the park, the location that I found.
So yeah, we had. Those days you did the flat days, you did the carpet days,
park day, yeah.
But you worked your ass off because a lot of people, everyone on the set worked their ass off. We'll talk about the film itself.
Such a fantastic crew, lovely. It was amazing.
Genuinely, I can't fault anyone who was on that crew. It was so fun. Shoot. And I think you specifically though, Jesus Christ, you were working in Liverpool 5 days a week and then travelling down on the Friday night after work to then start first thing on a Saturday morning. All day Saturday, all day Sunday, then go back and then work Monday to Friday and then come back down to London again for the following Saturday.
Just built
mental. I mean,
it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you said yourself you crashed as soon as you started.
So the Saturday that
you had a day off.
My last Saturday that I did with you at the park, I got the train back to Liverpool and then drove from Liverpool back to Newcastle because I had something on the Sunday. And I remember getting home and sitting down and sneezed, and I was like, "Yep, I'm ill." I was straight away, the moment the adrenaline wore off, I was like, "Yep, that's it, game over." My body's been fighting something, but it's given up. Yeah, I was exhausted.
So funny,
absolutely exhausted. But yeah, I wouldn't change it. I absolutely loved it.
It was great. I mean, I'm so we're at a point now
can't
where
wait to see it.
It's in post production. The rough cut is with me. I've seen the rough cut of it, and I'm very happy.
Of all 3 acts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, I'm very excited. I mean, it's very good. It's obviously a rough cut, so there's still a long way to go. I'm really happy with how it went. Honestly, the lead actor Sean is marvelous. I mean, he's so good. And then also, I think just the crew was excellent. A lot of the creative talent, and even now it's in the edit as well. Marcus, who's editing it, is wonderful. So very good at his job, and I'm so excited to kind of get further down the line with that. Shall I drop a little exclusive as well? I want to announce that very well known Doctor Who sort of fan composer on YouTube, but also incredibly talented musician, Brambles and Stars. Hayden is the composer for Wingman, and has been working incredibly hard as well. And I want to give him credit where it's due. Not only Wingman, but actually composed all of the music you hear for Nostalgia Bit, including the brand new theme you heard about 20 minutes ago. So huge thank you to Hayden for his hard work, not only across Wingman, but also on Nostalgia Bit, and just on YouTube. He's incredibly talented, and I'd much love. Go and give them some love in the channel.
And I've heard some of the Wingman stuff as well, and it is phenomenal.
That Wingman title theme hits
so
hard.
So good.
But yeah, perfect. Really, really happy with it. Like, again, it's so exciting to have a film that's kind of happening and it's there. A lot of people write and make films, and then it's sort of just, they sit in the edit for ages, and I'm like, I concretely know that it's going to come out. Like, it's actually going to come out, and it's going to be seen by people, and it's going to be put out there. And I'm probably going to be proud of it. Like, I can see already that it's, even at the foundation level, I'm like, this is a film. This is a fully functioning film that needs a lot of little tweaking here and there, but it's getting there. But yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with how it's come out.
Yeah,
it's very exciting. Obviously, it's very.
I'm really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to. Do you know what I think I'm most looking forward to is doing like the premiere for it and getting everybody back together to see it together.
Yeah,
I think it'd be really,
doing like
really
a cast and crew. The idea is to do a cast and crew screening when there's a version done, and then I want to do like a family, friends, and industry screening after the fact, like a big fancy thing. Either or. Really excited about it. I think when you've worked so hard on something, you want it to come out well, don't you? You want it to be good, and you want it to not be complete dog shit, and etc. 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 I think. Yeah, I'm very happy that so far it looks really good, and I'm very thankful to everyone involved, all the crew, all the cast, who are phenomenal. A lot of which are kind of pulled favours. I mean, one character is my neighbour, one character is someone I know from work.
That's the nice thing about when you do like low budget stuff, is it's a lot of favours, and you get people who are really passionate about it because there is no money involved, and because it is all done by favours. It's all people who believe in it, and that was the thing that with all the crew, everybody believed in it, and everybody was on board, and everybody understood what we were doing, what we wanted to achieve.
Yeah. I'm delighted with how it all came out in the end, and you'll probably hear too much about it on this podcast because we're going to keep talking about it. I mean, our plans for future episodes will include sort of extensive conversations about Wingman, so you can look forward to that. At the minute, I'm still trying to be a bit reserved because I don't want to give away anything much about the film. And then when it's out, I'm never going to shut up about all the little details and all the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. But in the meantime, what's your? I tell you what we'll do. What's your favourite behind the scenes memory on it? I think that's a little. Give a little teaser.
My favourite behind the scenes memory is me laughing during one of the takes when we were doing the science experiment stuff.
Oh fuck me, that is
Because there was an outtake somewhere of you can hear me start like I'm quite like a laughy person anyway. Like when we used to do the stuff, there's been a lot of times like on set I have to walk away when we're filming stuff because I will start laughing. And I was so good on Wingman. I managed to contain it so many times, but it just like it got me. Like it was the improv something, and it completely caught me by surprise. And I just remember going like behind the camera and behind the booth.
I remember turning around to you and being like, but it was hard. I there was so many times I really struggled. There were times where I would turn 90 degrees because I couldn't like hold it.
That was I kept doing.
I'd just be like following along, watching Sean do his lines, and then he'd just put a little bit of improv, and I just have to go.
There were some scenes that I genuinely had to start turning around and not watching them because it was because I couldn't not.
It was some of them were really, really good, and again, it's a testament to how funny Sean is.
Oh, he's fantastic.
A lot of the improv was fantastic. I'm trying to think of what my favorite.
That's yours.
Again, you weren't there for this, but the pub shoot that we did.
Oh, I would honestly.
I know. I really enjoyed having like 30
the
extras
for
on
that
set
and
having to do that.
Yeah,
because I previously, as I said, like I've only ever directed a maximum of 2 people at one time. With Small Talks, it was 2 characters, and that was it. You know.
Yeah.
And with the Wingman, there were more main characters with dialogue that had different feelings and all that sort of thing. But then you've also got a day full of extras filling a bar. So as a director, it was a lot more of a challenge than what I was used to, but I was very excited about it, and I really enjoyed the experience of directing like that many people. As fun as that was, and I'm sure there'll be a couple people who were there who might even be watching this. So if you were there, thank you. It was a good day.
I wish I'd been there for that. I'm so good. I couldn't get time off work.
But talking of work, Clayface,
very good.
Clayface. Hey, look,
I'm so glad
quality over quantity.
Finally say that I worked on it. It is so nice to finally be able to...
I knew that you worked on Clayface, but you weren't allowed to talk about it. We did an episode months back about your work.
Yeah.
Pardon me. There's loads of stuff you've worked on. God, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that you've worked on, Cooper.
September last year. Because
there's a lot of stuff.
Birthday. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you worked on, and we talked about a lot of those projects in a previous Nostalgia Bit episode.
Peaky Blinders.
Yes,
out now.
I haven't seen it.
Damn! Not even skip to the end to see your friend's name in the credits.
I didn't even do that.
Criminal.
It would mean having to watch like 10 Netflix ads, and I don't really fancy that.
That's very true. I don't blame you. I'll send you the photo instead.
Yes, please. No, I think I saw it at your story, and I think I was like, nice.
Yeah. But yeah,
no, I'm obviously incredibly proud of you. It's a great thing. Like the fact that you got to work on that. It's out. If you've seen Peaky Blinders, the film, what do you think about it? What did you think about Cooper's involvement in it? Did you think he did a good job? Let us know in the comments below.
Am I legal? Well, I can legally say that I knew that. Spoilers, by the way, if you've not seen The Immortal Man and you want to be watching it, I knew that Tommy Shelby died in it, and I've known for about 18 months. What? I was there, George.
You were there. Did you see it happen?
Yeah, I was there for when they filmed it.
Oh wow, that is kind of
cool,
that's
what I'm saying. Yeah. It was at my location. But yeah, I was there when they filmed it.
I want to talk about Clayface.
Yeah, we have excited about
Clayface. And I know a lot of people are quite excited about that as well who watched Nostalgia Bit, because when we did our last episode where we talked about your work and what you've been working on, you did hint at something you couldn't talk about.
Yeah.
And when you filmed it and where you filmed it in Liverpool. And I think someone in Discord was like, wait, did Cooper work on Clayface? And neither of us said anything. We were like, we just ignored it. I didn't want to say it.
Not to speak. If I speak, you're very big trouble.
What can you say about Clayface now?
It's cool. He's got a face and it's clay.
Brilliant.
Roll credits.
Oh, God.
It was the best job I've ever done. Like, I'm coming up on 2 years of working in the industry and working in locations, and it is the best job I've ever done. It was brutal. It was amazing. I loved every second of it. It was an absolute dream job. The crew were absolutely lovely. The locations team were fantastic. The locations were fucking stunning. It is
filmed in Liverpool. Which is gorgeous, lovely gothic kind of buildings.
Some stuff in London studios as well. So we did 3 weeks out on location in Liverpool, which was basically a lot of the exterior Gotham City stuff.
Do you have a record of what you're allowed to say and what you're not allowed to say?
I'm just going to be careful.
Cool, because I haven't been briefed on that, so I'm going to ask everything. Cooper, is it in the Matt Reeves Batman universe?
I'm going to go off what public knowledge is and say no.
I think James Gunn said it was DCU,
James Gunn has openly said that it's DCU, and there's been so much stuff being like, oh, this, that, and this, that, and this, that. And I remember...
There was a thing, and we can cut this out.
I think I know what you're going to say, the bat symbol on the bin.
So, because we can cut this out if you don't want to talk about this, but I think it was
put on my member of the public after we'd filmed there.
Which is really funny, because everyone saw this sticker, which was like the Matt Reeves Batman logo, and it went on Twitter with like a filming location thing, and everyone was losing their minds going, oh my God, this is Clayface in the Batman, like the Matt Reeves Batman universe. But James Gunn said DCU, is that going to mean that Pattinson is going to be the DCU Batman? But you can confirm that was actually...
It was a member of the public. And it was after we filmed there. It was after we filmed the location.
How funny is that? Does that annoy you?
Not really. It was pretty cool. Do you know what one of the funniest things was seeing... Also, there is a TikTok or an Instagram reel out there, which we will put somewhere, of me in a Sam Bender t-shirt, walking through the middle of a Gotham City set when we were filming outside.
I love that.
One of the coolest things was because they were prepping locations before we went and filmed them, and some members of the public could like get access to them, like there were public walkways and stuff. I was like scrolling through TikTok and Instagram and stuff, and people were posting stuff being like, "Look, there is a penguin reference in this poster. There is a Flying Graysons poster." And then we'd go and film at the locations, and I could go and see like the Flying Graysons poster. Seeing that was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Like,
so there's a lot of like
massive Nightwing. There's loads of little references to other Gotham City stuff. It's like Flying Grace. There's loads online you can find.
You'd assume because the DCU is going for like a bit of an older Batman, right? They're going for like a. It looks like they're trying to adapt like a Damian Wayne comic. You'd assume that Nightwing's already out there. So the Flying Graysons are way back. When we get the Batman stuff in the DCU, I think it will be more like a Brave and the Bold with Damian Wayne. I think it will be. Yeah. We won't get the origin story in the sense of what we all like mostly have. It'll be very later on. We will already have the Jason Todd story. We will already have the Grayson stories. It's really important to clarify that you don't know for sure about this.
I don't know. This is what I think.
You need to make that very clear before you get sued.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know this. Like, this is my own theory. But I've openly spoken about this before. This is what that's my theory.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm really excited about it. More questions about Clayface. What, like, do you kind of know about the story? Obviously, you can't say much about the story, but you know about the story. What do you? Can you say if you think it's good?
Incredible. I think it's going to be a really good movie. I'm allowed to say I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah,
I worked on it.
But you wouldn't be allowed to say if you thought it was shit. So
no, I think it's going to be incredible. I truly do. Yeah. I think it's going to be really,
the concept is great. The trailer was fantastic.
Just getting a live action Clayface is fantastic. To get a body horror Clayface adaptation is incredible. It's incredible. It's such a genius idea, and I don't blame James Gunn for being like, "I'll have that." Like, it's amazing. It's going to be really, really good. I'm
really excited about it.
Yeah,
I'm really excited about it. Is there anything else you want to say about Clayface?
I'm looking forward to talk about when it comes out because I can actually digress and talk about. Because I'm looking forward to talk about. I don't want to talk about the locations and like the places that we filmed for like the Gotham City stuff.
Yeah,
but I'm looking forward to being able to talk about it afterwards, like, and be able to say, "Oh, it was amazing to be in this." Especially after recently playing Lego Batman, that was.
Oh, we should talk about.
We need to talk about Lego Batman
actually,
because it's the only game that both of us have played in probably the last like 5 years or since we've started the podcast.
10.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's brilliant. I haven't.
That's fantastic.
Yet. I'm still. You know what it is? My only little criticism with it is there's so much of the fucking collectible hunting, and I do like that.
Yeah,
but it is just a little bit like I just wish there was a couple of extra missions for the amount of collectible hunting that you do. Like the story gameplay time is quite short comparison to the sheer amount of collecting you need to do.
I've 100% all like. I'm not 100% in, like, I've not platinumed the achievements and stuff, and I was not going to collect all the fucking bat symbol stickers. That was not happening.
You haven't done that? That's my next thing to do. So,
the game says it's at 100%. I'm fucking leaving it at that till the DLC comes out.
I'm excited about the DLC.
Oh, mate,
I'm hoping that they'll give us loads of Joker costumes because I'd love to play as different versions of the Joker and then recreate.
There's so many in the cutscenes anyway, and in the game already.
Yeah. They'll do the two from the game. They should obviously have the Heath Ledger one and then the classic. I want them to do like old school Joker from like the old Batman games. I want them to do the Arkham one. God, a Lego Arkham Joker would be the best thing in the world.
The game was incredible.
Did you get the like the deluxe edition, or did you get the regular one? So you got all the Arkham skins and stuff.
Yeah, of course it is.
Not that you know what they look like, of course, but you know.
Of course not.
Are you going to play the Arkham games next? Because they are so good.
I was debating playing Arkham Asylum after finishing Lego Batman. My concern was sometimes if I play like sequels back to back, I'll get bored in the second sequel because it's so similar. And I was concerned because the gameplay in Arkham Asylum is close to Lego Batman that I would get bored. So I'd rather give it a little bit of a break and then go back and play Arkham Asylum.
You know what? It's so I think it's a testament to how good Lego Batman is that they worked with Rocksteady, to do like the combat system.
Yeah,
I do think, and I think you're probably right with the Asylum one, because Asylum is like the most basic for kind of first version of that combat system, that it feels most like Lego Batman. It's when you get to Arkham City and Arkham Knight that the combat feels a lot more advanced than Lego Batman. Lego Batman is a very bare bones version of it, but that's basically what Arkham Asylum is. The big thing the criticism I would have of Lego Batman in comparison to the Arkham games is the stealth. I think with the Arkham games, they make you do stealth. You can't go guns blazing into any thing. Whereas Lego Batman, it's like, you could go stealthy, but you're not going to die if you go guns blazing and try and kill everyone. But in the Arkham games, like, you have to stealth.
Yeah.
You can't go in guns blazing because you will get shot at and you'll die.
You have
to be Batman.
Who is your free roam go-to character in Lego Batman?
Well, Batman.
Well,
I'd be the other person, you mean?
No, but like, who do you reckon you've played the most of in Lego Batman? Batman.
Nightwing.
Yeah, same.
Nightwing. No, Batman.
New 52 Nightwing, baby.
Batman, but then... Oh, New 52, really?
Oh, mate, New 52 is...
I go for the blue one. I don't know.
Oh, mate, New 52 is... So I remember when it came out as a kid.
I just like Nightwing's abilities in it. I like that he can, like, fucking electrocute people.
I love Nightwing.
I'm struggling with the Batcave challenges. That's what I'm struggling with a little bit.
Yeah, with the post,
like the ones you have to get.
Thing.
The 5 focus takedowns in one flow. There's not enough enemies in one combat situation to be able to do that, so I have to find a specific one that works for that. But it's bloody hard.
Do you know one thing I do kind of wish, and this is such a little thing, I wish that once you finish the main story and you go into the free room, I wish I didn't have to have Batman. I know that this might sound so stupid. I wish after finishing the story I could have 2 different characters. Like I could swap both player characters. Does that make sense?
I see what you mean, yeah.
So I could have like, because there's only like one mission where you get to play as Batgirl and Nightwing, and you get to have that kind of interaction. I wish there was a couple of.
I get you on that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think like I'm actually, the biggest thing for me is I wish that there was a way to speed up the process of changing characters. I wish it was easier. Holding down a button and then having to go and then pick someone every fucking time,
especially when you're doing some of the challenges that require like 4 different characters.
It's so annoying when you're trying to do like a Riddler puzzle and you've got like Gordon selected, and then you need to do Batgirl.
Bro, that last Riddler puzzle, Riddler puzzle.
Oh, fuck all of the Clue Master puzzle rooms. They were boring as shit. Like seriously, like they were boring as shit. Like that is terrible gameplay. Like cool, but I know that's kind of the point. But they were tedious. They weren't fun. You need a way to speed up the process.
This is so. After I finished Lego Batman, I've gone on. I think I put it on Twitter. I've gone through like a comic book binge. So I've read all of Absolute Batman, the new like Batman version, and I've also maybe purchased some things. Do you want to see?
Oh my god, you've bought. Go on, show me. This is why Cooper shouldn't be allowed to be employed. He just spends. Oh, I'm so jealous of the fucking sweater. Are you kidding me? Myself. No, hang on. Before you even start on the Batman shit, can we talk about the Project Hail Mary cardigan and where the fuck did you get that from? Because I want it.
Online.
Where?
I'll send you the link to it. It's not like the best quality in the world thing, but it's quite a cool, just like display piece. Like it's cool.
That's really
it's nice
cool.
To just wear,
I immediately was like, "Fuck's sake, that's so cool."
Cool, isn't it? I went on a bit of a comic book binge and bought one Nightwing comic book.
Nice.
And then bought a second Nightwing comic book.
Yeah, just a little comic. Yeah.
And then bought a third Nightwing comic.
Brilliant. Anything else?
Of
just
DC,
Nightwing.
no, that was just Nightwing. I want to get some of the Absolute Batman ones because they're so good.
You need to read Killing Joke. It's a classic.
I know. I saw it in Forbidden Planet the other day and I was like, oh, I was so tempted because they've released like an anniversary version of it.
It's like the only one I've read.
Yeah.
And just a word of advice, never watch the film.
Yeah.
Never watch the animated film. It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's not
but
good.
I've been through because I was never really like a Batman kid growing up. Like the Batman lore just I never really sat down to try and when we had conversations like you're so much more knowledgeable than me, but I've kind of tried to go through like
it's the Arkham games. Though, that's what got me into it. Like it's not like That's what I'm saying, man. You've got games waiting there for you that you will love, and it's like
once I finish God of War Ragnarok, I'm going to cycle back round and play.
You got to do it.
Play Arkham Asylum.
I think you'll love it, and I don't think you'll feel the fatigue because I think the story is so well done, and I think the collectibles are so well done. Good luck finding the fucking hidden room in Arkham Asylum, by the way. Lovely bit of fun there. If you want 100% Arkham Asylum, you're going to need to cheat it.
I need to mentally, like, I just need to have a think if I want to 100% it now, because I know that it will be a pain in the arse.
No, Arkham Asylum is easy to 100%.
Oh, is it?
It's very, very straightforward.
I don't know. Do you know what's crazy? I don't 100% games very often.
No.
Very rarely.
I think Arkham games are ones you can.
Yeah.
So they have, like, outside of the main game, they have, like, Riddler challenges, right?
Yeah.
Where you can do, like, combat trials and stuff. And that to get, like, all the Xbox achievements, that's kind of what you need to do. I wouldn't really do that. I've never done that. I mean, I want to at some point, so I can say I've 100% of it. But
I watched a video of a guy who 100%ed it in 24 hours.
Jesus. Arkham Asylum?
Yeah.
Hold for plane? Fuck me, that's a loud plane. But Arkham Asylum has only got 2 types of collectibles, and the map is not very big.
Yeah, it's literally just Arkham Asylum, isn't it?
It's not even really an open world. Like, Arkham Asylum is split into, like, 3 sections, so every time you go into a new section, it's a bit different. It's not as... It's actually quite an easy game to 100%. Arkham City, tricky to 100%, but definitely possible and definitely one you should do, because I think it's really rewarding. I've 100%ed, including Riddler trophies, Arkham City, I think 11 times in my life.
Oh my god!
Yeah, from scratch. I love that game. It's one of the best games I've played, and it's so well put together.
Actually, that's a lie. I think there's probably one Pokemon game I could probably contend that I've played it that many times.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's that hard to 100%.
Yeah, if you've done it that
I
many
don't
times,
think it is.
Yeah,
because it's, and I would argue that
can you do it to
Batman
memory now?
is harder to. No, not even. Some of them are a little bit like, how the fuck do this again? But some of them are quite straightforward. Arkham Knight, I've 100%ed once. I've never replayed Arkham Knight because it's too big.
Have we ever told the story, our Arkham Knight story? Because Arkham Knight came out when we were in school. Have we ever told the Jason Todd story, the Red Hood story?
No.
So when we were kids, and
I don't even know what this is.
Arkham Knight came out, George was playing Arkham Knight at the time. Bear in mind, right, I, as a kid, was not a Batman kid. I had no prior knowledge. I'd never read a comic book. I'd never played the Arkham game. I don't
know where the story is going,
I had no prior reference. I had no prior reference to a Batman and who the Red Hood was and stuff like that. So when George was playing Arkham Knight and the Red Hood appeared, George was like, I wonder who the Red Hood is. And I remember...
No, it's the other way around. It was because it's Arkham Knight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Red Hood is not in Arkham Knight, yeah?
Well, I don't want to ruin it for you now if you don't know.
No, I know. I know this is where the story's going. So Red Hood is in Arkham Knight, and I remember George being like, I wonder who the Red Hood is, the reveal. And I remember making a joke saying that it's Robin. And then when George got to the bit where it reveals it's Jason Todd, being like, "How did you know that? Did you know it? Did you Google it? Did you spoil it?"
Did I?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I remember
someone ruining it for me at Explorers.
Really?
I remember someone specifically said it was Jason Todd.
Really? Because I remember, maybe not the end of it, but I remember having
because the thing is, it's like Red Hood in the comic has always been Jason Todd.
I knew that.
That's been common knowledge. The thing is, it was a new character called Arkham Knight.
Oh, yeah.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
And that ends up being Jason Todd. And then his mask breaks and he turns to be Red Hood. So it's sort of like, I see that. But, like, yeah.
Which is the best of the three, do you think?
City. I think Asylum is... don't get me wrong. Asylum is vibey as fuck. And it is really, really fun. I think Asylum is definitely, like, the most kind of original... I think City is probably like a perfect Batman game, to be honest, because the tricky thing with these games is it has to build the setting, and the setting can't be fully open world as it would be.
Yeah.
There's still never been. I think the closest we've ever come to like an open world Batman game in Gotham that's realistic is probably the Lego Batman game.
Yeah,
because in every game you can't have that many NPCs who are just people.
Yeah.
So you have to fill the city with thugs, right? You can't just do... So in Arkham City, it's like the story is Hugo Strange is basically sealed off with a big wall, a part of Gotham City, and put all the criminals in there as like an open-air prison.
Yeah.
And then Batman gets locked in there.
Yeah.
And has to work out what's going on.
Yeah, I knew this, yeah.
So there's no civilians.
Yeah.
Whereas in Arkham Knight, it's like Scarecrow threatens to blow up Gotham so all the civilians leave, and it's just the thugs that are left.
Yeah.
So... in every instance, it's a kind of like, but I think with Arkham City for me is probably the strongest game in terms of the amount of characters and accuracy to those characters. I think like the interpretation of Penguin in Arkham City is brilliant. The interpretation of Mr. Freeze in Arkham City is brilliant.
I've seen Mr. Freeze and stuff, and I've seen
Joker is incredible in Arkham
Ghost,
City. Just generally, like, I think when you play it, you'll get it.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, I see, I should have played this a long time ago.
Also
because
wild.
Arkham Asylum is brilliant. And
I
Arkham
tried to
City
play Lego
is just
Batman
the
on
best.
keyboard and mouse and went, nope. Literally played like 2 minutes of it and was like, absolutely not.
What's that?
I tried to play Lego Batman on keyboard and mouse, and literally within 2 minutes I was like, absolutely not.
It's a console game. Yeah. I think you'll enjoy it when you play them. I think I think Asylum you'll really get into because it's, you know what, I remember way back when it was before I'd even got it, when Xbox 360 used to do like free demos for games, and that was goated, by the way. They don't do that shit anymore.
I know, crazy, isn't it?
You see like proper demos.
Mate,
you
FIFA
could play
Street on Xbox 360.
Oh my god,
goaters.
You could, Arkham Asylum, you could get the free demo, and you could basically play the first few parts of the level where you do a sort of standard kind of. It's basically like a tutorial, but you sort of start the game. You have like your first stealth and your first like kind of combo attack. You get the style of the gameplay, and then it sort of gets you to a point, and then you stop. But you get quite far in, to be honest. But I remember that was so good.
Yeah.
I just think generally, like there's so much about all these games that are brilliant. Arkham Knight probably less so, and I think that's just down to like nostalgia. I think Arkham Knight is a technically very good game. They just they jumped the shark a little bit with the Batmobile. I think that's the only problem, is they lock you into the Batmobile combat. All like quite often for missions, and I think it kind of takes away from the style of previous gameplays. But City and Asylum are great, and if you do all of them, Origins is a blast as well.
Yeah, I will say criminal to not have Clayface in Lego Batman. Just to circle this background, absolutely criminal.
Actually, insane. There's so much in there where I'm like, are they going to leave that for the DLC?
To do an open world Gotham game and not have a massive Clayface mission where he tries to take over part of Gotham.
Why is there no Red Hood though? They do Red Hood 1 as like a whole bit.
I know.
Surely that's going to be in the DLC.
I'm
Joker
hoping,
and Harley Quinn.
I'm hoping they're going to do more DLC for it, because it would be unbelievable to do a Clayface, to do the Red Hood stuff.
No, but I think they'll do it in the Joker
stories
thing.
You can do.
The Red Hood story is directly entwined with Joker.
Oh, do you reckon
I refuse to believe that Joker is just going to be... The Joker DLC will make Arkham Asylum open world. That's what that'll do.
Yeah.
And that'll be the whole setting of that, because that's the one thing they kind of closed off. And then I think that'll tie into Red Hood. So you could... that was really good. That was... Again, if you'd played Arkham Asylum, you'd be like, this is the best thing in the world, because it's so referential to that.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen some stuff. I've seen some, like, there's the thing when Joker first enters and he makes a reference to the god asking about his kids or something. It's a direct reference to Arkham. Officer, whatever.
That's a reference to an Arkham Asylum meme, which only happened like a year ago. Which is crazy. Yeah, that's like a new thing. Like, it was funny anyway, but it's like, it's just a clip of, there's a prison guard called Officer Bowles.
Yeah.
Bowles.
Yeah.
And there's just a clip out of context from Arkham Asylum where Batman says, Officer Balls. And then the Joker just bursts out laughing. So it's sort of been clipped to be like, he says Officer Balls. And then they reference it in the fucking game, and it's like, how's the wife and the two little balls? I'm like, insane. And they also have the Arkham chime. There's a bit where Solomon Grundy walks past.
Solomon Grundy was amazing. Solomon Grundy was so good.
But that whole scene
was
is
from
beat for beat Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, go through. I've seen it.
And even the bit where they get to that point, it's not Solomon Grundy, it's Killer Croc. But obviously Killer Croc is in the game as like a side mission. So they changed it. Even all those little bits, even the first combo like fight scene where the prison cells open and all the people run out.
That's was great, all like Deathstroke and stuff, and really good.
But that's from Arkham Asylum as well. The Scarecrow. Oh my god, the Scarecrow bit was so good.
Yeah, really good. Really good.
All of it was just very... I think the thing that I loved most about it was like the perfect kind of Batman story where it managed to somehow bring all the films together really nicely. When Mr. Freeze rocked up and it was the Arnold Schwarzenegger version, I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe they didn't. And the music, the music from Batman Forever, I was like, my god, I haven't heard this in yonks.
That first time that Lego Batman theme hit, I was like, oh, I've taken back to being a child playing the original Lego Batman.
I'm not going to be a dick, but this is the film boy music part of me where I'm like, the fact that you call it the Lego Batman theme and not like the
I know.
you know, the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman theme.
The reason to me it's the Lego Batman theme because I will always remember you when you open the original Lego Batman. It just
same.
Like it's so loud.
Same, yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
it's so good. Yeah, I had a great time with that game, and I really enjoy it. It was a big step up from the Skywalker Saga for me. I think they got a lot more right with Lego Batman than they did with the Skywalker Saga. I didn't even mind that you couldn't play as every character. I actually quite liked it, to be honest, to keep sticking to it. Sort of trying to reinvent the Lego genre.
Whether I could play as every character, I was going to play as Nightwing, no matter what. Whether I have 7 characters or every character.
You had the character that you wanted, so it was fine.
That was locked and loaded before I even bought the game.
Oh my god! Well, I think that brings us to a nice little close.
Absolutely.
Where we're going to go on our first little break. This is something. Oh my god! A break. Oh my god! Something new. So we're going to be going for a little break. And when we come back, we're going to be doing.
It won't be a formal break this time.
No. Just a little musical interlude. So if you haven't got enough time to watch the full episode, you can just pause it, close it, and then come back later and give us another view. It's easy. We'll see you later. And welcome back to Nostalgia Bit after our lovely little musical interlude. How nice was that? God, we've got a musical interlude now. It's crazy. Thank you very much again to Brambles and Stars for the wonderful composed music that we got playing in between the break. If we use that, hopefully, I haven't edited it yet. I mean, that would be
just
quite
a
funny
hard
if we didn't.
cut. Can you imagine? We talked about this. It's just a hard cut. Yeah, we are.
But yeah,
it still feels weird to be back.
It does feel weird to be back.
Yeah.
It's been a while, and it's sort of like trying to get back in the swing of things. We're recording it in a bit of a different way.
Yeah.
We're planning episodes in a bit of a different way. We're testing the waters in areas and sort of seeing what that's like.
It is. Wait.
Okay.
George, do you hear that? I can hear
still rubbish.
I can hear ringing. Hello?
A ringing? Have you been in an accident? Have you got tinnitus?
I can hear a phone ringing.
A phone ringing.
Phone ringing.
God for that long.
Wait, let's roll the intro.
I've got a jacket, I've got a dressing gown, I've got some chicken, I've got some bread, I've got a can of lager, I've got a fishing rod, and I'm willing to sit down and just shout, Morty, it's Gaza. Just all I want to shout is, Morty, it's Gaza, where are you?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our brand new segment of Nostalgia Bait. This is the Nostalgia Bait Complaints Department, where we take your phone calls of your opinions, your hot takes, and anything you want to rant and rave about. Thank you.
Shit.
We have put out a message saying that we were going to be doing a Steak and You segment, and we put a link out to our Speak Pipe.
We're going to be doing this every month, by the way. So if you want to get your opinions in,
you paused.
Almost, but I didn't.
You didn't.
We're going to be doing this every single month, every single episode. So whatever our sort of theme is, whatever our category is, please do keep an eye on the Speak Pipe. The link will be in the description below. And we'll be putting on social media a little bit before what the sort of prompt is, what we're going to be talking about this month. Yeah. So if you've got some opinions and you want to share them and you want your voice to be on Nostalgia Bit, then please do dial in. Give us a little bit. It's just a little voice recording. That's all it is. A little hotline.
Whether you've played or watched something recently that you have nowhere to talk about, whether you are sick to death of something in your personal life got you down, we're here. We are.
It might have nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Exactly.
But
hey ho. Sometimes we'll ask you for specific stuff to do with the episodes, but hey, we are here. We are an open source for your
complaints. What
complaints.
did we ask this week? It was just like tell us what you think about something in media
Doctor
at the minute.
Who got you down,
Doctor
like,
Who,
all that kind of stuff, yeah.
Spider-Man, of course, coming
out. Spider-Man either,
all that, yeah. So
but ladies and
gentlemen,
let's jump into it. We are going to get our first caller up here.
You're gonna,
bang.
Oh, amazing.
Bang.
So our first one is
our first caller.
Sarah.
Sarah, welcome to the MB Complaints Department. How can we help? God damn
Brilliant.
It was so smooth.
Brilliant.
It was so smooth.
That was so good, and it's just turned into such ass. Try refreshing the page, Cooper. Try that.
God damn it.
Play.
So I know people have made this point tons of times already, but I just want to reiterate this. So I saw Disclosure Day the other day, and I thought it was really dull and bland and bad. And obviously that's a Spielberg movie, and for that to come out the same year as Mandalorian and Grogu, and for that to also do pretty badly, I went to see Disclosure Day, and there was no one in the cinema there, which is crazy. And when I saw Backrooms and Obsession full cinemas, and I think it's a nice glimpse of hope in the midst of the corporate slop and AI that films like Backrooms, like Obsession, can do so well. Even Exit 8, which I think didn't do... I didn't see too many people talking about it, but it's done quite well online. I think that was a really good film. I think you really like it on the podcast as well. But yeah, just like crazy. Like a Star Wars movie and a Spielberg movie flopping is crazy with really good indie films coming out at the same time. Like that was not on the is it bucket list? On the prediction list? I don't know what the saying is, but it was unexpected. Yeah.
All I'm hearing is Spielberg's watched. I'm joking.
Should we like unshare when we
what I'll do,
talk
in
between? That's probably a good idea to do that, just in case.
There we go.
So for me, that's really interesting. No, I've not seen Disclosure Day. I've not seen Backrooms. I've not seen Obsession. I want to.
Yeah.
I haven't. Have you seen Disclosure Day?
I'm thinking about seeing it because it's a weird one because I feel like I've seen the trailers for it. I'm just like, this doesn't, like, it just doesn't do it for me. But at the same time, I'm hearing such different things about it that I'm like, I feel like I need to see it to make my own decision.
Yeah.
No, I've seen Backrooms. I have debated seeing, but I think if I'm going to see it,
you're not
see
horror.
It, but I'm not
you
horror.
You don't like horror.
I know.
But this is the thing that I think is really interesting, and I think no shade to Steven Spielberg, one of the best directors of all time. Huge fan of his, but
here we go.
But and I haven't seen the film. I think it's a good thing that Spielberg movies and Star Wars movies and franchise pieces of like people who have been dictating the industry for 30, 40 years aren't doing as well as young indie filmmakers being backed by a production studio. Obsession and Backrooms, both directed by young directors that have come from YouTube, both in their 20s, making a huge profit, huge surprising profit. I don't think it's any surprise that these cinemas are full.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because word of mouth is a huge part of the industry, and people are talking about these films. They are making a significant impact. We are in an age where indie horror does better than big blockbuster, and that's not a bad thing. That's good.
Yeah.
If anything, I think that's fantastic for the industry because it means that we're going in a sort of direction that is supporting like indie arts and also supporting younger filmmakers. There was a time, go back 5 years, where the only kind of films we were getting were big known directors or big Marvel, DC, Star Wars franchise pieces. And I think what we're feeling now is the industry is taking a bit of a turn. I will be fascinated to see how the Odyssey does, to be honest. I think that's, for me, going to be the big indicator of success. Is the Odyssey going to do as well as Nolan's previous work?
Yeah.
Are the cinemas going to be full? Because when I went to see Oppenheimer, cinema was full.
Yeah.
Will the Odyssey be the same? Will it sort of see the same drop-off as like Spielberg? Or is this just a dud for Spielberg where maybe the advertising or the marketing wasn't as good?
I'm looking forward to Odyssey. I really, really am. Not even just because it's a Nolan, but also it's like Greek mythology, which is just so up my... Like, it's just like the perfect blend. Like, Nolan just for some reason knows my love for sci-fi, for realistic sci-fi and just mythology in general. So, what you said about not about the indie horror thing, but the word of mouth. Another great example. I know it's not indie, but I think Sinners is another great example of the word of mouth, because before Sinners came out, I had not seen a single piece of promotion, and the only reason I knew about it was word of mouth and people posting about it and talking about it online, and that's what made me go and see it. And I think that not only shows the power of stuff like social media and word of mouth, but it also is a good shift in the trend, because people are talking about Obsession, Backrooms, Sinners, then you are talking about Mandalorian Grogu, Disclosure Day.
Good.
Like,
and rightfully so. I have not seen Disclosure Day, so no shade on it. But Mandalorian and Grogu wasn't that good.
Yeah.
It was solid, but it wasn't. It was a solid Star Wars film, but it wasn't like anything beyond that. And it's great to see something more indie and something from a new. Again, Jon Favreau, people who've been in the industry for 30 years, right? You need someone who is going to be new and up and coming and young, and it's a very encouraging thing to see younger filmmakers making waves, you know?
At the end of the day, it's the younger filmmakers who are going to be carrying the film industry for the next 40, 50 years at the end of the day. Like, that's just how the landscape goes. Like, and to see a filmmaker so young do so well with Backrooms is incredible. Like, directing isn't an
I mean, he's only 20 years old.
Yeah, like, that's crazy. Like, that hurts. Like,
oh, trust.
Yeah,
I'm all for it, and I think it's great, and it makes me very happy. But being 25 now and seeing people younger than me have huge successes in the film industry is like, shit. But fair play. Like, it's great. It's really great to see. Should we listen to another caller?
Let's go for another caller, ladies and gentlemen. Da, da, da. Need some like interlude music as I set up. We have Mike. Mike, welcome to the Celebrated Complaints Department. How can we help?
Show me your tattoo.
Exposed.
Very, very threatening.
Really
so
freaky,
threatening.
by the way.
Really
I
terrifying.
won't be able to see properly, but I have pi 3.141592654 from when I used to do science and stuff and maths when I was younger.
Is that yeah?
That's what I got. I've always wanted it for years, but it was like I got it when I was 18 with my dad. But yeah, that's my tattoo. My only one, unfortunately, for now.
I would consider getting pie on my arm, simply because I like staking out. Anyway, moving on.
I do want more. I want some Star Wars ones. I want some anime ones. Like
nice.
L. We can always believe, always trust in L.
It's going to be about David Corn Sweat.
Hi, Troy. Wait a minute. Stop. My complaints and opinions. My opinions. I think DC is really great at the moment. I think it's going to be a great substitute for Doctor Who being off the air. I don't know if that's an opinion or complaint, but I hope that's
It's not going to be both, isn't it?
But yeah, like I'm watching Peacemaker, and I feel like it's giving torture vibes, and I feel like I'd love to see Doctor Who like merge with HBO Max maybe and see what they would do with it in that sort of style. But yeah, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you, Al.
So
a couple
funny.
of things. First of all, Troy, we're not trying to steal your segment, which is just a testament. No, look, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
Yeah.
And we really liked it, and we've tried it once or twice before, but now it's a permanent segment, just like your podcast. So suck on that, bitch. I'm so rude. Thank you for lending us. No, much love to Troy. Go and check out who's there. We've already mentioned him previously in the podcast. Go and check out his podcast, which me and Cooper were both on recently as well. So go and check out those episodes specifically.
Absolutely.
And give those episodes some love so he knows that we are the driving factors.
Yeah. Doctor Who, HBO.
No. Not a fan. Not a fan. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can explain. I can explain. They have the same temperament as Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's the same.
They look after their properties, their big properties like DC. Yes, they're doing a fantastic job with DC. Look at two things. Look at one, Westworld.
True.
Look at two, House of the Dragon. Right. I'll do two cases. Westworld had a sort of niche fan base, but one that was passionate. Seasons 1 and 2 were excellent. Season 3 was a bit of a dud. And as time went on, it kind of lost a bit of an audience, but it does still have quite a passionate fan base. The series 5 was supposed to be the final season of Westworld, and HBO cancelled it. They didn't want to make it. They've not picked it up. No one else has picked it up, meaning that this sort of planned 5-part story has only 4 out of 5 parts made, and it may never get that 5th part. And that, for me as a Westworld fan, it hurts.
Yeah.
The second part, House of the Dragon, they had a much more limited budget for season 2 after season 1 being semi-successful. They limited season 2 to bring the episode number down, and then now putting all the, which made season 2 a bit weaker, and then you move all the sort of interesting fighting stuff to the beginning of season 3, which is coming out as we record, like next week. Yeah, it's like tomorrow. Monday. So I'm excited to see that. But again, limiting factors, they are very similar to Disney in the perspective of, oh, this is done well, let's take away the budget and see if they can still make it. Yeah. No, I don't want that for Doctor Who. And as much as I do think they've been a good partner in the past for distribution and production is a very different thing. Production for Doctor Who needs to go with someone who is committed to continue making the show for X amount of years. And I don't think that would be HBO. Also, weren't HBO somewhat behind the Batgirl thing, or was that more of like a Warner Brothers thing? It's the same sort of thing. Same kind of partner, because they are owned by Warner Brothers, right? So it's like the same sort of thing.
Fun fact, the location manager that I worked on in my last job in Liverpool was the location manager on Batgirl.
Should get him to leak it to you.
He said it was really good, actually.
Nostalgia Bit exclusive.
He said he thought it was going to be really good.
Brendan Fraser as Firefly, I want to see it. Like, come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, again, a lot of sort of practices where it's like, this is how the TV industry works, this is how the modern streaming industry works. I'm fully for it. I think...
Also, don't really want to see a TARDIS flying into Westeros during the Westeros Civil War.
No, I don't want to see them start to do that shit.
Crossover episode could be crazy.
But also, HBO Max's future is up in the air anyway, with the potential Netflix deal, potential Paramount deal. Paramount are rubbish as well. So again, HBO Max isn't as secure as it once was. I have a take.
Oh,
I think Doctor Who would do really, really well at Apple TV. Apple TV has a market share for niche, lower budget, cinematic sci-fi. Yeah. They've done Silo, they've done Severance. They've done a bunch of other stuff as well. And they also have a sort of more comedic and light British aspect like Ted Lasso. I'm not saying Doctor Who needs to fill that niche, but I think if it's going to move away from the BBC and feeling really British, a good way of kind of Americanizing it, but in like a cool kind of sci-fi way, I do think Apple would be a good direction.
Kind of cooked there, I'm not going to lie. Credit where credit's due. What can I say?
I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. Like, again, I don't think it's ideal. But I still think like if you want to reinvent it, go with a company that is up and coming and making really good shows. Look at Slow Horses again, like another example. Like they're making a lot of good TV, some of which British, some of which American, and a good mix of stuff. A lot of the big successful streaming shows, not in terms of maybe massive numbers like Stranger Things, but like you look at Ted Lasso, you look at Silo, you look at Slow Horses, you look at Severance, you look at Succession. No, that's not Apple. Never mind. You look at Severance. You look at Shrinking as well. Mm-hmm. You know, that like a lot of really good shows coming from Apple TV. So I'd be interested to see that. Will it happen? Probably not, but hey.
Good. You know what? You kind of cooked there, I'm not going to lie. You did kind of cook. Well done.
Happy with that.
Once in your life. Kind of cooks.
Once in my life. Hey, I'm due one.
He's due one. Cool. And our last call into our complaints department from Chris B.
Not crispy, but...
Chris.
Hi guys, my hot take, although it's probably not much of a hot take, I think everyone else is pretty much in agreement. Nostalgia bait is shit and creatively dead, and every time you think it's died to death, it rises again just to churn out more slop. And just to clarify, I mean the actual nostalgia bait, not your guys' podcast.
You had us in the first half. You had us.
I wasn't sure where it was going.
As an excuse to get people in this, or get people watching things, because it is just dead. This is not, we're past the era of sequels like in the noughties or the 90s. We want new ideas, fresh ideas. I'm sick of them just bringing out more stuff. I've read yesterday that they're going to maybe do another Grinch film with Jim Carrey. Why? What's the need? There's no need for that.
No, there isn't. Just I'm with you on that.
Have new and creative ideas. And I get that it's like a whole Hollywood thing, money-making machine. I get all of that. But I think things like Obsession and Backrooms, which have obviously come out recently, have shown that new, fresh, creative ideas, new IP work just as well and are a lot more exciting. People are excited to go back and see those kind of things rather than the same fucking characters from Toy Story every like 5 years. They churn out a new one.
Honestly,
I
kind
think
of.
that's a really you kind of cooked with that one. I completely agree in a lot of aspects of that. I think like again we've already talked about the influence of like indie horror, but I do think there is a general appeal for new, fresh ideas that aren't just rehashing old stuff, and I think that's happened in the last 5 years. About 5 years ago, it was a very big trend.
Yeah,
Disney
massive.
making the live action versions of animated classics and all that jazz. But now I do think, cinema and studios, they will go where the money is, and if the money is in independent filmmaking, they'll go towards that. And the way to make that happen is to stop seeing slop at the cinema and support indie sort of projects, right?
Yeah.
You go to see Obsessions and Backrooms and support those projects and go to the cinema and pay money to go and see these things. They'll keep making more of that. And if Mandalorian and Grogu didn't do very well, or Disclosure Day didn't do very well, or anything that's kind of The Grinch 2, I don't think anyone wants it.
I love the thought that the
I love
Grinch, Jim Carrey's Grinch is what caused this crash out and what caused this whole.
That was the last straw for Chris.
Yeah, that was the last straw.
But I think also really funny that it took 30 seconds to
Had us in the
clarify
first
whether or
half.
not he was talking about us, going like, nostalgia bait is
half.
shit. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, this could be a hater. This could just be someone who wants to bring us down and humble us. And you know what? Completely fair enough. But no, thank you for clarifying that. I don't know. I think you're right, and I think there is an appeal for it, but it has to come from the audience.
Yeah.
We can't tell the studios what we want to see. If you want to stop seeing slop, stop supporting slop. And I don't think that you specifically. I think
But
it's just
here
a
we
general
are,
public
still
thing.
getting a fucking second Minecraft movie, and that is the perfect example.
But because it made money, because
Exactly,
people
but
went
it
to see
shouldn't
it,
have,
so they
that's the
could throw
thing.
popcorn everywhere and piss off minimum wage cinema workers by making a fucking mess every time someone says chicken jockey. And now we're going to get a full film, which basically revolves around that same fucking joke. And by then it'll be unfunny. It was unfunny then, but it'll be unfunnier now. And you will have so many chicken jockey references.
Yeah.
You've got Kirsten Dunst playing Alex and Matt Berry playing Herobrine. Who fucking cares? Like, who cares? Who knows? Who cares? I don't know. I have no... It's not, but I'm not the target audience. If kids like it, kids like it. Fine,
Exactly.
Same for Toy Story 5. I've heard that's
It's the
actually
same
quite
with
good.
it's the same with Mando and Grogu. It's like when we had this conversation, it's Mando and Grogu
for kids.
is to get another generation into Star Wars. Like,
Yeah.
unfortunately, we're already into Star Wars.
Yeah.
For better or for worse, it's to get this next generation in. So it wasn't really made for us.
No, exactly. And you're 100% right.
Yeah.
This is where we are, and I think it is important to bring kids up on good quality stuff as well as like kind of kids films. Don't pander to kids thinking that they're fucking stupid. Like our generation was watching Spider-Man beat the shit out of Green Goblin and vice versa and getting stabbed with blood everywhere when we were like 3. Like, kids don't need to be pandered to and given slop like the fucking Emoji movie or the Minecraft movie. Chicken jockey, like, you don't need any of that shit. You can just crack on. And I'm not saying show a kid Obsession. You'll traumatize it. But
Just
like,
put them no, stick
I
them in the back rooms. Just
stick a kid in the back rooms. That's the takeaway from today's episode. Stick a kid.
That's
if
the
a kid
title.
is crying,
Stick a kid in the back room.
stick a kid in the back rooms. Thank you so much to our callers.
That's the end of
we'll be
our
doing the same thing
first
again
time.
next month and every month here onwards. If you want to know what the prompt is for next month, stay tuned and we will let you know
It's like Jeopardy
in
what's the
advance.
prompt?
What's the prompt? Yeah, I don't want people calling up with any old shit. But yeah, we'll be putting that out on social media in a little bit of time. If you want to follow us on social media, you can check us out on Twitter, NostalgiaBitPod, and the same on Instagram as well, I believe.
Of course.
So yeah, check us out on there for any updates. Anyway, let's talk about the podcast because we're sort of we're back. We haven't really talked too much about that.
Here we are, an hour and a half in a recording.
How are you feeling on our first recording back?
I feel like I'm getting back into it. Like, I think I'm a little bit rusty. I think I noticed it when I recorded with Troy as well. I think I'm a little bit rusty. Like, I've not done anything recording wise since we actually Mando and Grogu. Mando and Grogu again. I felt
where
rusty.
we sat on my balcony and just talked about Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, in like 40 degrees.
I'm very it was ridiculous.
Yeah, well,
but yeah,
I'm feeling
like
good.
I think it's good to be
looking
back.
forward to it.
And I hope people take to it. I think we're very keen on. We said this at the time. Like, we've done projects, and it's people go away from projects and then never come back to them. And
Yeah.
we were determined to bring this back and
Yeah.
kind of make sure it's good. And we wanted to make sure the
haters
episodes
said
are
it
good
wouldn't
and enjoyable. Yeah, the haters doubted us. The doubters said it wouldn't happen, but we're back.
We're back,
baby.
guys.
So yeah, to clarify the concept, monthly episodes, longer episodes, as you can probably tell. We've been doing this for about an hour and a half-ish already.
Yeah.
We'll see. And we've still got a little while to go. But yeah, we've got that. We've got a couple more segments. We're trying to make it a little bit more polished, but we're always keen to get feedback. What do you guys think? What do you guys like?
We're trying to intertwine guest episodes as well. We're gonna have.
We're trying to, So the plan is to get a guest on soon.
Yeah.
Actually, next month. I think we can say who it is because he's already agreed to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So groundbreaking. Next month we will be doing a sort of guest spot with Ewan Scholes, who you may not immediately recognise, but has done. It's his own channel, which is the Hobbycast, does Pokemon unboxings, and does a lot about that, which Cooper and him will, I'm sure, talk about. And I'll
have
just
to get my binders out.
sort of zoning out. Sorry,
I'll have to get my old Pokemon cards out.
Oh, you should actually, yeah. So we got that. Obviously, me and Ewan wrote Wingman together, so we'll talk a little bit about that.
DOP
He's
as
also
well,
part
yeah.
of the pub crawl video,
Yeah.
DOP, and we've got loads of other stuff we can talk about. And also, me and Ewan are good friends. We've known each other for about 4 years. So it's a bit of a different sort of spotlight, but it'll be fun to have an extra person on here. We don't do guests very often because we had weekly episodes. It was harder to organise. But we are keen to kind of do guest spots more frequently and more often, and make them good episodes. Bringing on fellow creators to talk about creative subjects and and kind of like chat shit about that. Really, So I'm excited for that. That'll be next month.
And we are doing monthly episodes, and it will be the last Thursday of the month. That is what.
We should have clarified.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's the last Thursday of every month.
we will
what
kind of
we're doing.
announce it
Yeah.
in advance as well and be like, hey, this is when this episode's coming out. But yeah, the last Thursday of every month is when you'll get a new Nostalgia Bit episode. So look out for that.
With potentially some little nostalgia bits in between, depending on what comes out and gets announced.
Yeah, if something comes out and me and Cooper are around and want to record a reaction for something, then we'll do that, and that'll be really fun. But
I'm looking forward to it. We've got some good planning
play it by ear.
happening. We've actually got quite a few episodes already in motion. Like a future episodes as well of like the ball is rolling down the hill to be able to get them sorted and be able to get them done.
Yeah,
but I'm looking forward to it.
We've got some easy kind of fixes for the rest of the year, with like obviously a Christmas special and Halloween special being like an absolute must for us.
Absolutely.
And we've got some other stuff as well. Sort of down the line, we're gonna do like, I think we're gonna try and do like a KSI episode. We're not really sure how we're gonna tackle that yet, but we are wanting to do one about that, which is kind of good timing.
We're wanting to keep some of the old like flair of nostalgia bit. We want to still do music and stuff. We want to still.
We don't want to reinvent it, but we do want it to be a bit more like what is. We don't want it to be like every week you're coming back and you're just hearing us waffle about something and try and stretch it out to like an hour, because sometimes we couldn't even hit an hour on some subjects.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like stuff like today where we're just talking about a bunch of stuff and it's a bit more shoot the shit format, which I think a lot of people like.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's also
it's
now
exciting.
because we are kind of segmenting it as half an episode could be about one thing and half like it could be two completely.
Exactly.
Like that's the great vibe of it, basically. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's nice to be back.
I'm excited.
It's really nice to be back. It was so funny
nice
when we did Troy's, because I've not been on the internet for so long that everyone was like, "Oh my god, Coop was growing his hair out. Oh my god, he looks so different." Like,
you did look different.
People were like, "I don't even recognize it." I was like, "Bloody hell!" I was like, "It's only been like 3 months." Like,
you did look different though.
Do you reckon?
When you sent me the photo, when you sent me the photos as well, especially when I was like editing for the, even though. No, you just look different. Your hair's just longer.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen you with that hair that long in a long time.
A long time, yeah. This is my new fit, guys.
New fit. Here we go. No, it's didn't expect to be mogged in real time.
Live mogging.
But I think it's it's exciting to be back, and it's exciting to kind of reformat it. I think if we'd gone back to weekly episodes, the show would have been dead in a month.
Yeah,
we haven't got the time.
How my work is now, I just couldn't. Like, I've not stopped working this year. I've had a week off this whole year.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
And it's just, and most of that has been away. Like, it's not possible now, unfortunately, to be able to commit to weekly episodes. And I would rather have
And then I'm working on Wingman.
Yeah.
Like I've got like stuff for YouTube that I want to do,
Yeah.
but also like I haven't even started live streaming again yet.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
I'm
And it's
tempted
like,
to bring that back at some point.
I would rather do monthly episodes and have the potential to have extra episodes that month than do weekly episodes or bi-weekly episodes and have to be like, we're not gonna have an episode here, we're not gonna have an episode here. Like the week of, you're not gonna have an episode. I'd rather have a staple plan and anything extra as a bonus.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited to be back, and as always, we're open to ideas. If you do have things you want to see, or you want to, you think work and don't work, you can obviously let us know in Discord. You can let us know in the comments below as well. So keep in touch and keep calling in for our complaints department segment. Of course,
I'm looking forward. I love the intro to the complaints department. It's so good.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love. I love our intro now. Like I love everything we've done with it. Really nice.
I'm happy with it. We should talk about what's going on because this comes out on the 25th, I believe. This comes out on the 25th of June. So the day this comes out, the pre-orders go live for GTA 6, which is fucking insane that we're there.
Guys,
finally there.
We are here.
And it's actually happening. Like, it's coming out.
Does it have a
year.
price point yet?
Nope.
Oh,
how much do you think it's going to be? Let's put in
quiz.
our guesses. I think it'll be £80.
I think it'll be 100. I think GTA 6 is going to set a new precedent for games. I think it's going to absolutely skyrocket the prices. I do. I truly do.
I think 80.
Is this?
And I think
hang on. Is this 80 for 80 standard edition? Is this what you think?
Yes.
I think
100 for deluxe.
I reckon there'll be 3 editions. I reckon standard will be 85. I reckon deluxe will be 100, and I reckon we'll have another one that's like 110, 115.
Well, a lot of people have been saying that they do a collector's edition, so they call it GTA VICE, so Vice.
Nice,
clever. I think they probably will do that, and I think they'll have some sort of special box art for that. I'm down. I don't care. I've said this before. I don't care if it's extortionate. I will be buying it.
I am dreading seeing the PC specs for it, the minimum specs to run it. I am dreading it.
Well, I don't get it on PC is the answer.
I'm not buying a console for GTA 6, George.
It's not coming out on PC on launch, though, is it?
No, it's coming out a couple months afterwards. Can I be 100% honest?
Good luck.
Can I be 100% honest? I do not feel the hype for GTA 6 that everybody else does.
Because there's been a trailer like a year ago.
I know, but I feel like everybody else is excited. Like everybody's hyped that the pre-orders are coming out, and I'm just like, I don't know.
You play GTA 5, right?
Yeah, I play GTA 5 religiously
Did you play the story?
on Xbox. Yeah.
Did you play Red Dead 2?
I've not actually played Red Dead 2. I played Red Dead 1.
And that is why you're not hyped. I'll tell you now, if you look at the step up in, like, the absolute capacity of what Red Dead 2 is able to do in terms of graphics, in terms of world building, in terms of story, but just in terms of general gameplay, it is one of the best made games of all time. That they made in 2016.
Yeah, true. 10 years ago.
And for the last 10, 15 years, they've been developing.
My God.
They've been developing this game for so long. I just think we're gonna have like every open world sort of game in the modern day with cars and all that sort of thing has been emulating GTA 5 for the last 15 years. And now I think Rockstar are going to do it again. I think they're going to set a new precedent for standard of open world gaming. And I do think this is probably going to be one of the best. And I think it's because of that. The story, whatever, it's a shooter, it's you're robbing people, you're stealing cars, all that sort of thing. It's the open world, it's the realism. Red Dead 2 was a Western simulator at one point. Like, it is just effectively you go in and you're like, I'm in this world. GTA 6 is the same. I'm thinking. Now, it might not be, it might flop, but I don't think they would have delayed it so much had they not.
I don't know, it makes me so... We've already had this conversation, but it makes me nervous. Like, I don't know, it just... I feel more nervous.
I'll be excited when I see the gameplay. I'm not bothered about the cinematics. Like, the cinematics are always going to look good, but I'm excited when I see gameplay and I see how good the gameplay looks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited for, because I think the gameplay is going to be fantastic. I think we'll get a gameplay trailer soon.
We will.
I think we'll get one on...
I think we are getting another trailer. I think we're getting another trailer when the pre-order starts. So
today, effectively, when this episode comes out, we're going to be getting a new one. I'm excited for it. I think the more I see, the more I'm getting hyped. The cover art reveal did get me, I can't lie.
The cover art reveal is really good. It's really nice.
Because then it's like, how many years have we seen all these fucking fake covers for GTA 6 to see like
official
that's going to be the face of the next GTA game? It's big. It's big, and like the trailers are so massive. You feel a shockwave when a GTA game announces something like this. My worry is it's like I just feel like I'm not going to be able to get enough of it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when I
You're
get
no
it,
longer.
it's like,
When did you?
what do I do? Do I play the story?
How old was I when GTA 5 came out?
2013.
I was 11 years old when GTA 5 came out, and played it at 11 years old.
Good man.
Probably
good
shouldn't
man.
admit that on air.
I wasn't allowed to play it till I was like 14. I had to get it the year after.
I'd been playing Call of Duty for 3 years by that point.
Damn. Yeah, fair enough then.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember because my dad played the original.
Yeah,
So
my dad played the original Sassar.
Yeah, so we used to play GTA Online and stuff together on my Xbox. But yeah, I played it on.
I remember we used to play GTA 4 online.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When GTA 6 drops, it's like, do you play the story? Do you play the campaign? Do you go straight into online? Like, what do you do?
I think you have to see the story first.
You got it, haven't you? So for me, I'm like, I need to sort of see that world building. I need to finish the story,
I
and
wouldn't
then.
be surprised if there's like an online story, like if there's a full-on online. I know there was kind of missions and stuff
Probably
in
will
GTA
be.
5,
Yeah.
but there's a chance we're gonna have a full online story as well.
The thing is, I love the online GTA 5.
Yeah.
I love all the updates they've made to it. I don't know if you've ever played. I probably haven't touched it in a while.
I've played
but like,
it not recently. But I played it.
I played it about
after.
a year ago.
Oh, did you?
I did it about a year ago, and I got back into GTA Online and like the money making side of things because after a few years they get a bit more lenient and they kind of give you loads of money for no reason, just so you can kind of buy all the cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And I want that because I love flying around in the fucking DeLorean and the Batmobile. But the one thing that I was like, I loved about it is that they added all these like extra things, and you've got like these like basically story missions.
Yeah.
With like the characters from the story mode
appearing
in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is really sick actually, and I really like what they're doing with this. I'm just now like I'm very excited. Like GTA 5 is now feeling dated, and it didn't for a long time, but now it's starting to feel a bit dated. I'm so excited to what this next generation is going to be.
Yeah.
Because Red Dead 2 is unfucking believable. Like the gameplay is incredible. I think GTA 6 could be
how big
one of the most influential. What do you mean in terms of
storage
file size? Oh, fucking don't even. I'm gonna have to buy a storage thing just to work that out. I don't know, man. It's gonna be. It's gotta be. How much is Red Dead? Red Dead's like 150 gig. So this has got to be like 250, 300.
I was guessing maybe 250 was my guess. That's great. That's a quarter of my PC storage. That's mad.
You need to get more storage to your PC.
I'm gonna have to. I need to get my SSD on my old PC and put it in my new one.
I'm gonna need to get an SSD for my Xbox. I've got
just
one.
For GTA. Just for GTA.
No, I'm gonna fucking have to. Like, what else? What option have I got?
Yeah.
I've got a terabyte storage attached to it. It's full already from all the other games I've got. It's not
crazy.
It's just, it's a hard one. You're
gonna take work holidays for it.
I've already said to Lily I want to take a week off, and she's been like, "No, you can't do that." She was like, "You're not taking a week off for
Honestly,
GTA
if I was
when we've got holidays we want to go on." And I'm like, "I know holidays. I'm looking forward to going on holiday, but I want to play GTA."
If I was in an industry in a work where I could take holidays for stuff like I'm not gonna say for whatever, but for like my stuff of my choice,
I can take holiday.
I would 100% take holidays for game release. I know a friend who took 3 days off for a Final Fantasy DLC.
That's fine.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
I wish I could do that. That's what I'm saying. I'm envious. Like,
maybe I'll do like.
What days it come out? Monday? No, it must be a Friday. It must come out on a Friday or a Thursday.
It's got to come out on a Thursday. It's got to be a Thursday drop. I'm taking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, maybe Tuesday. Do like a long ass weekend. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. I think it's worth it.
It's worth it. It is worth it.
Yeah, it is. Because it's such a big game.
Thing is, though,
this is my dilemma now, though, is do I stream it?
True.
Or do I play it on the big telly? Because I like the big telly.
True. Hey, who says you'll be able to play for that long? George, You're unk status now. You're not a gamer. Don't forget that.
Motherfucker, don't you even fucking start on that shit. What do you mean, unk status?
George, you're not a gamer now. You never know. You might not be able to hack it.
I'm not a gamer now.
George, you might not be able to hack it nowadays.
You haven't seen my Lego Batman form.
What? Okay, Lego Batman. The only game you've played it. What was the game you played before Lego Batman?
What, the last game I've played before?
And
New
Mario
game or
Kart
last game?
doesn't count.
No, hang on. Hang on.
What?
What's the last game I played? What are you asking? The last game I played?
What was the last, like, not new game, but what was the last game you played for like extensive, like binge-worthy kind of? Lego Batman I class as like a binge-worthy one.
Okay, so you wouldn't include like FIFA.
I would not. FIFA and Mario Kart does not count.
Oh shit. So this is what I'm saying. He changes the rules.
No,
my man, he changes the rules. He says he makes a point. Story-driven game. Oh, it has been a minute. But let me think. Hang on. 'Cause I want to answer this question correctly. I'm trying to remember what. I don't think that's a fair.
I'm just saying,
that's a fair ballpark because you don't include.
Okay,
Mario Kart, fair enough. FIFA, fair enough. Hitman probably counts.
Did you binge through Hitman? Yeah.
I'm a collectible hunter.
There you go.
I played it ages ago, but I go back in to try and do some collectibles. Indiana Jones I played last year through and through, 100%ed it.
Mm-hmm.
I played that. That's a story game. 100% of that bastard.
Yeah. How many hours did you put in that?
Oh, God, quite a lot.
Yeah.
Because I had to get all the collectibles and the game's a bit broken, so. And then I guess I did a lot of GTA Online, but that's not really story driven, is it?
Yeah, fair enough.
I have also played like Last of Us on stream. I've played a bunch of them on stream as well.
2-hour stints a week. I don't know if. I'm not sure.
Nah, I don't know if that's a binge. I have responsibilities, Cooper.
I know that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I know.
You might not be able to hack it nowadays. Like.
Cheeky bastard.
Unemployed. You don't rock with the unemployed life like I sometimes have to.
Yeah, like you do for 1 week a year.
You don't get the opportunity to play 60 hours of the Avatar game in January.
But when are you playing games now?
I play it on like an evening. Well, with me being back at home, and because I've been in studio for the last like 5-6 weeks, I've had a lot more time on evenings. So I've been.
Sure.
I binged through Batman in like 2 weeks. I then binged through God of War in a week. The first God of War 2018, and I'm now playing God of War Ragnarok. Before I started my job in January, I played through. All of the Avatar Frontiers of Pandora game. Played through all the DLCs.
Didn't even know that was a game.
Oh mate, fantastic. One of the best games I've ever played, genuinely, like crazy. I've also played through the entirety of one of the Pokemon games this year when I was away working. I played Pokopia. I played some other stuff on Switch as well, but I can't remember. A bit of Animal Crossing, but I wouldn't count like I didn't binge through it.
No, I would not be counting Animal Crossing.
I'm not really an Animal Crossing guy, I'm not going to lie.
I was when it was on DS way back when.
Not really.
Bullshit. No, I did play recently. Actually, sorry, I have played before I did Lego Batman. I did play through the entirety of Super Mario 64, 100% for the first time ever.
Nice.
On the Switch. Nice. That's how I've got round it, by being able to play it in bed.
Did you see the Super Mario movie? The Galaxy one? I haven't seen it either.
Didn't see the first one.
Oh, did you not? I thought you did.
Nah.
Oh, did you not?
No, I never saw the first one, and I'd have no intention of watching this one because apparently it was worse.
Yeah, I have heard great things about it.
Mario 64.
Maybe you
I played through and through.
GTA 6 on Switch 2. Play it in bed.
Fuck off. I want it to look good. I'm not buying a £100 game for it to look like fucking 2001 Tomb Raider. I'm not doing that.
It look like GTA 3.
I bought FIFA 26 on fucking Switch, and it looks like fucking FIFA 99. It looks like ass. Yeah. It plays well. Yeah. It's ass. It's made for handheld. Like if I've got an Xbox and I've got a fucking big old telly, I want to put it on the big telly.
Yeah, big telly.
That's my dilemma with GTA 6. I know. Tricky.
First world problems.
Yeah, I'm just looking at myself. I've got an anecdote that I probably should share on a podcast because it's the kind of thing that I should, right?
Okay.
Can you tell a sort of colour difference between my two arms?
Yeah.
I sat out in the sun the other day and this week and was only at one of my arms in the sun and I didn't put any sun cream on. I just didn't think it was... I know, completely fucked it. But I wasn't trying to get a tan.
Yeah.
I burnt horrendously. I mean, look at the fucking...
Yeah, mine's not much better. There, you can see it there on my camera.
But like, both of my arms... That's not too bad. How do I get?
Can you see where my watch has been?
Yes.
Because I've been out on location all week, so it's been
Yeah, I see that. In hot. Nice.
bit of skin.
I'm
for the
just
viewers.
noticing. I'm
Because
just
you made this
noticing
far in
that
the
it's like
episode.
one arm looks
I've not
really
noticed
dark
until you
and
pointed it out.
really light. But yeah, no. I'm trying to think what else was going on that we were going to talk about that I've completely forgotten about. There was something else, and I've just completely skipped my mind.
There was something.
That's
GE6
great.
Was the
First
main
episode
one.
back.
Yeah, no.
Nice one.
GE6 was the main one.
Oh, the James Bond game. That was,
I
I
haven't
want to get that.
I
But
haven't
I haven't played it. I've heard it's good because by the people who did Hitman. I was sort of, because it came out on the same week, basically, as Lego Batman. I was between the two. So I said, once I finish Lego Batman,
top priority, I'm not going to lie.
I'll do. Well, for me, it was like Lego Batman was the treat after finishing editing the pub crawl video.
Yeah.
I did Lego Batman, and then I'm like, when that's done, and
Batman might be my game of the year so far.
It's not that good. I think it's good. But I think if we get to Nostalgia Bit Awards at the end of the year and you're like, Lego Batman's better than like
because I think
Bond
all the
First Light or GTA 6, I'm going to punch
all
you in
the
the
other
head.
games I've played this year, I've played a couple that came out this year. I've played a lot of like games that I've been going back and playing, like games that come out that I've just not had the chance to. But of games that have come out this year that I have played, Lego Batman is probably the best one. I mean, the Avatar DLC was banging, but
Lego Batman was great. I just think it's still held back in areas where it's like I can't give it all the love I want to give it because it essentially is just like a slightly dulled down
a GTA 6
easy kids version of the Arkham games.
If GTA 6 doesn't win Game of the Year, there's
something gone horribly wrong.
Something has gone horrifically wrong.
I'm going to be playing GTA 6 religiously when it comes out, and I can't wait. I'm very excited for that. And I'll be when this episode comes out, I'll be between posting about the episode coming out, and I'll be pre-ordering GTA.
Nice.
And spending a ridiculous amount of money. It's ridiculous. Yes.
You get a collector's edition.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm not buying. I'm sorry. I'm not waiting 13, 14 years for a game to just cheap out on a digital standard edition. Fuck off. I'm not bothering. Also, it's more expensive to go digital these days. Have you seen this? Lego Batman Deluxe Edition on digital was like 80 quid. In Argos, 60.
That's why you don't buy it on Steam Store.
Yeah. That's why I have a console. Like a normal person. It's alright, he's going to have the Steam machine soon. Yay!
I'm not buying a console.
What, did you not have an Xbox? Have you just got rid of it?
I had an Xbox One, like the original Xbox One. I've not had any.
Oh, that? Oh, really?
Yeah, I've not had. Okay. I've got an Xbox console. I never had. What are we on now? A Series X? Is that what the new one is?
Series X, yeah.
What was
There'll be another one soon. Xbox One.
Was that Xbox One? Yeah, so I never got a Series
X. They had
like
updated editions.
I never got a PS5. I never got a Xbox Series X because I had it on PC. I have seen recently, and I don't know if you saw, I posted about it on Twitter, Sony who announced that they are all Sony exclusive single player games future releases will no longer be coming to alternate consoles, which is fucking cringe, by the way.
What does that mean? Sorry, for those of us who aren't nerds.
So you know how like Xbox has exclusive titles, Sony has. So Spider-Man games are exclusive to PlayStation. Mm-hmm. They then released them on PC, and I think some go to Xbox. They've announced that future ones. So if they do another Spider-Man game, the next
the Wolverine game,
the Wolverine game, God of War Warfare, Spider-Man 3, if they do it, none of them will be coming to alternate platforms. They will exclusively be staying on. Multiplayer games will, but single-player games will exclusively be staying on.
You're locking into a fucking brand like you're so boring. I'm sorry.
Cringe.
Like, I love Spider-Man. Cringe. Never played the Spider-Man 2 game because I have to buy a PS5 for it, and I'm not buying one. So
cringe.
I'll buy it in a few years when it's cheap. So you're not winning there, Sony. You're just fucking people out of playing your games.
It's really cringe. Because I'm playing through the God of Wars because I was so excited by the new God of War game. And now they're announcing it's not coming to PC, and it's fucking cringe because I'm not buying a PlayStation 5.
You're gonna buy a PS5?
Absolutely not. I'm not buying a £400-500 console to play one game title because this
is it still that much money?
This multi-billion-dollar corporation don't want to release it on another platform. Because if you look at it, right,
you could get a CX still doing for $355, which is quite a lot.
But then if I take £350 and put that into my PC, I could future-proof my PC for another 5-10 years with that amount of money.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
It's cringe.
Got to weigh it up. You got to weigh up what's valuable to you. You know what I mean? How much do you want to play that game? And for me, it was like I don't want to play Spider-Man 2 that much to buy a PS5 for it. I was hoping they would release it on PS4, but like a worse quality version, and I'll play it on that. But no,
one, it's just cringe.
Didn't do it. Yeah, that's kind of ass. Okay, I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's fucking weird. The future of video gaming is very interesting, and I do think GTA will kind of change the game with that.
No matter what, GTA 6 is going to change the landscape of the gaming industry. Like, it is.
Absolutely.
It's going to
and I hope it does.
shift it. Yeah.
It needs to, because it's a fucking state at the minute. Nothing really. I think there's been some good stuff. Again, the Bond game looks really good, and the Lego Batman game is really good, and I'm excited for GTA. Mm-hmm. Has there been a Call of Duty game in recent years, or have they just stopped doing them now?
Modern Warfare 4. And we had Black Ops 7.
Fuck off,
We've had Black Ops 7 this year, and Black Ops 6 last year.
How many of those are they going to fucking make? Modern Warfare 4?
Yeah.
And it's out.
Is it?
No, it's not out. No, it's not.
I didn't even watch the trailer for it.
It's on pre-order.
No zombies. I will not be buying.
Yeah, see, I've never been a Black Ops Zombies guy. You know this?
Yeah. To be fair, Black Ops 7 zombies was
But is it a sequel to the previous Modern Warfare games? It doesn't look like it.
No idea.
Yeah, it looks like shit, man.
Not a clue.
Oh, Captain Price is in it, so yeah, it is part of that.
It's canon, guys.
But I don't even think I got Modern Warfare 3, the new version. I got Modern Warfare 2. Oh, God. They make too many of those fucking things, man. Absolutely. They need to take a break. Oh,
what's this, the 7th Modern Warfare game now? Modern Warfare 4, technically. Yeah, because we had Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, Modern Warfare I. Now IV.
Is that the Geordie version?
Yeah. Yeah.
Modern Warfare I.
But yeah, Call of Duty, man.
Absolutely crazy. I know. What's going on in the world of TV at the minute? Have you been watching anything? Any films you've watched recently that you quite like?
Tomorrow. I'm so
House of Dragon starts tomorrow, yeah. We didn't even talk about Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, it was so good.
I enjoyed Night of the Seven Kingdoms. What do you think of that?
I thought it was funny, and that was my favourite part of it. It was actually comedic, and I thought it hilarious.
Comedic, shorter format, 30-minute episodes, more of like a comedy.
I mean, we binged it. I waited until it came out. Fully came out. It was so good. So good.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I look forward to that, yeah. I look forward to another season of that, I mean.
I think they're just starting another season.
They are, yeah. I hope they put their foot down and make more, because I think that you need to capitalise while the kid's still young.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. I wonder if they'll do the next 2 seasons back to back. Because I think it's only going to be 3 seasons.
Yeah.
I think.
It's a good point.
But yeah, I'm really excited for House of Dragons. I'm really excited.
That's really fun. Yeah, I suppose, obviously next month we're going to be talking to Ewan.
Yeah.
So we'll probably put up in the speak pipe if you want to ask him any questions and talk about Pokemon or the pub crawl video or Wingman. Mm-hmm. We'll probably put all that out there. But I think for now, should we just go to our Just Near segment?
Let's
throw it.
Not in that way.
So, talking of throwing it back, we have a bit of a throwback story actually, with a story very reminiscent of one of our early Nostalgia Bit Just News stories, and this is Barbie event issues refunds after comparison with infamous Glasgow convention. Now, can you remember which Glasgow convention we may be talking about here, Cooper, that you have a big affiliation for?
No.
The Willy Wonka themed experience in Glasgow.
Oh my god!
Has been referenced in citing this brand new Barbie Dream Fest in Florida. Had one attendee claiming that they'd been wonkered.
There is a mistype there somewhere. That's
straight. You can see from the first picture of the article, it's just like absolutely despicable. I should probably share my screen, shouldn't I? Because we can do that now, can't we? Oh my god!
This might be good for Just News. Yeah,
Just News. I didn't even leave time to play the intro. I'm going back into my old ways now. But yeah, so this is the picture straight away. Obviously, it looks like a big warehouse that's just empty. It's very similar to that. But I'd say that's already better than...
That is already better
than the Wonka
really
experience.
Wonka one, yeah.
The organizer of a Barbie event in Florida is issuing refunds after photos of attendees drew mockery on social media and a very unflattering comparison. Barbie Dreamfest in Fort Lauderdale promised an interactive dream house, roller skating party, fashion show, workshops, and more, with tickets ranging from $69 to $449.
Buy a PS5 for that.
God, you could as well. But it didn't meet expectations with some fans, with the lineup of attractions providing shots of Pink in otherwise rather dour-looking convention centre being compared to the infamous Willy Wonka event. The disastrous dedication of one of the literature's most recognisable characters also saw refunds issued. Children were left in tears and police was called. There are no such intervention at Fort Lauderdale. One Barbie fan on social media said, "We got wonkered."
What a phrase.
A spokesperson from Mattel, which owns Barbie, has acknowledged the reaction after some attendees told Sky's US partner network NBC News of their experience. That's crazy. So is this an officially licensed thing? That's the big difference.
This is officially licensed.
Well, that's what they're saying, isn't it? That they've acknowledged.
No.
Mattel has acknowledged the complaints. That's bad then.
That is so
Dear me.
bad.
It looks bad.
It looks,
That looks
better
worse than the Willy Wonka one.
Do you think?
Oh.
Look, there's some more photos further down.
At least the Wonka one had a bridge.
True. Yeah, and a
The
decoration.
thing is, I was going to complain about the whole thing with the Wonka thing again, because the Wonka thing was only as bad as it seemed because it was like AI generated
Yeah,
posters.
it's funny
and that's
though.
the problem when you do AI generating stuff when it's not like that in reality.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! But this is not even to blame. Not the caliber of Barbie. Someone said. Brenna Miller, who paid nearly $500 for a VIP 3-day Dream Pass. Right. How old is she? And have you checked her hard drive? $500 to go to a VIP 3-day Dream Pass Barbie event. Said the advertised dream house was nothing more than a 10-foot tall cardboard cutout. Oh, no. That's really bad. That is bad if you advertise a dream house.
We shouldn't laugh for people getting scammed, but it is funny.
I think you should laugh at people who get scammed for being fucking morons. I think that's something that should be done. The roller skating rink, she said, was essentially an animal pen with sheets that said roller disco. It only accommodated children when promotional material suggested adults could take part. Again, love, I hate to say it, if you're paying up like almost $500 to go to a Barbie
she took her
thing,
roller
and you're
skates
going,
and everything, man. She
showed up, man. She showed up with her roller skates on. She showed up with like a rubber ring. She thought there was going to be a pool party. She thought everything, man. She's just an animal pen for children. She thought adults could take part.
Animal
Great,
pen
man.
for children, man.
Great, man.
That is so...
Not the caliber of Barbie at all. She was also unimpressed by the merch prices. There's a photo there which shows some of the merch. I don't think the merch stall actually looks that bad. I think that looks all right, to be honest with you.
Official, at least it'll be official Barbie merchandise, won't it? So at least there's a plus side, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Limited
I
edition
guess.
Barbie Dreamfest.
Alexandria Duggan, 33. I noticed how it didn't give Brenna Miller's age. Yeah. Attended with her sister and niece, who was celebrating her 7th birthday. Each adult spent $70 for a day pass and $30 for her niece. They all left after about an hour. Miss Duggan said the humongous hall, was too big for the number of displays. That's always the problem. They do these events and they don't do them in the right size thing. If you put it in an arena and you have 3 stalls, it's not going to look good. But if you do that in like a sort of church hall, it might be all right.
Yeah.
Her niece was unable to experience the bike course because the only bicycles available were too small and the bigger ones had all broken. I'll tell you why they're broken. It's because big fucking Brenner was going around cycling on them, smashing them to bits. Sorry, Mum. This is
bring your own bike.
This is bring your own bike. No, this is. Sorry. Yeah, but these are the big bikes. Yeah, these are the big bikes. But they are only for like older children. They're not really for adults. I don't care. I paid $500.
They're definitely one of those like pink Barbie ones you see in Toys R Us and stuff with the training wheels still on.
Yeah, little like sort of tassels on the side that sort
Yeah.
of flutter in the wind. Yeah. She told NBC there should have been some type of overseeing of events or backup plan to make sure that what you posted on social media, because it was not that. What have the organisers said? In a statement to NBC News, a spokesperson from Mattel said that the event was created by Mischief Management, which licensed the Barbie brand from Mattel. Okay.
So
I
we're
mean,
getting somewhere.
like it. Do you know in kids films when like the
I'm not being yeah, I know exactly what you're going
you know,
to say.
it's like, oh, we have a business request from Evil Incorporated. It's
Yeah.
like, well, yeah, Mischief Management might not be doing, have your brand's best interests at heart.
I know, literally, isn't it?
We are working with Mischief Management, who are managing Mischief and managing attendee feedback and issuing full refunds to everyone who purchased tickets. We want every fan experience to be an excellent one. Mischief Management confirmed to be providing full refunds and thanked those who attended. So they're just out of pocket. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Mischief Management is incredibly grateful to everyone who joined the Barbie Dream Fest, a statement said, bringing fans together alongside Barbie role models, designers, partners, and global icons who embody the true spirit of Barbie was at the heart of this event.
I'm not being funny, right?
Does that look like the true spirit of Barbie
with
to
the
you?
size of the hall, with the size that the hall is, and to pay the prices that you had to pay, I would expect like some of the set builds from the movie. Like, give me like a bit of the exterior of Barbie's dream house. Give me like one room from the Barbie dream house. Give one from the Ken house. Like, that is crazy.
Cooper's got standards.
I have standards,
guys.
okay?
That's what we're establishing. Is Cooper has standards when
My
it comes
Barbie
to his
standards
Barbie
are
events.
high. If I'm going to be paying $500, I want the perfect roller disco.
$500.
Crazy.
Barbie Dream Fest was created as an intimate fan convention designed to foster meaningful connection, inspiration, and closer access to Barbie and her world. This is what I hate: is corporate drivel. That just doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. We want to create an intimate atmosphere where fans alike can enjoy Barbie. That means nothing. It means fuck all. That means. Anyway, what would be your perfect Barbie convention, Cooper? You've already kind of established half of it, but go on.
Barbie's dream house.
I want the Ken house. I want some of the set builds from the movie. I want Margot Robbie
Yeah.
there herself for $350. Not in that way.
Okay.
And on that bombshell.
No, hang on. I'm not moving past that. For $300, I want Margot Robbie.
There's a weird jump cut here.
No, there isn't because I'm editing it. Well, that brings us to the end of our first episode back of Nostalgia Bit. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment below for any more suggestions in the future. Follow us on social media, and of course, if you're listening on Spotify, give us a follow, give us a hearty 5-star review.
Back.
It's back. On YouTube, of course, and subscribe, share the videos, and also go and check out the backlog. We've got 100 episodes previously of us covering various specific film and TV and video gaming topics. So please do go and check those out. Have a look, see what you think. You might like some of them. You never know. And in the meantime, we will see you next month. Keep an eye out for the Speak Pipe, and we'll get your voicemails in for next month.
It's nice to be back. We will see you next month.
It's good to be back. See you later. Bye-bye.